Ever look up at the night sky and wonder what's out there? Well, sometimes, what's out there comes to visit us. I'm talking about interstellar visitors, objects from other star systems, zipping through our cosmic neighborhood. And recently, one of these visitors, a comet named 3I Atlas, gave us a spectacular opportunity, not just to study it, but to practice protecting our own planet. So, what's the story with this comet? 31ATLAS is only the third interstellar object we've ever spotted. It was discovered on July 1, 2025, and astronomers were immediately hooked. This thing is old, like 7 billion years old, born around a distant star somewhere else in our Milky Way galaxy. It's just passing through our solar system. A temporary tourist traveling at mind-boggling speeds of up to 150,000 miles per hour. Let me be clear right away, 3I ATLAS poses absolutely no threat to Earth. But that doesn't mean it isn't incredibly important. For the experts in planetary defense, this comet is like the ultimate training exercise. Here's where things get really interesting. In early October 2025, from our point of view here on Earth, 3I Atlas pulled a disappearing act. It slipped behind the sun, making it impossible for us to track. But just because we couldn't see it, didn't mean it was unobserved. This is where we get a little help from our robotic friends on Mars. Scientists cleverly used spacecraft orbiting the red planet to keep an eye on the comet. The European Space Agency ExoMars Express and the ExoMars Trace Gas Orbiter became our eyes in the sky, a few 100 million miles away. Think about that for a second. We're using orbiters around another planet to track an object from another star system. It's pretty amazing. Between October 1st and 7th, these spacecraft locked onto 3I Atlas as it passed near Mars. The ExoMars Trace Gas Orbiter, in particular, got views that were 10 times closer than any telescope on Earth could manage. Not only was it closer, but it also saw the comet from a completely different angle. This is crucial. Imagine you're trying to pinpoint the location of a fast-moving ball. If you only look at it from one spot, it's tricky, but if you have a friend looking from a different angle, you can triangulate its position much more accurately. That's exactly what the scientists did. They combined the new data from Mars with all the previous observations from Earth. The result, they improved the prediction of the comet's path by a factor of 10. According to the European Space Agency, this was a valuable test case for planetary defense. It proved that we can use data from different points in the solar system to get a much better handle on where these objects are and where they're going. Now, why is tracking this one harmless comet such a big deal for protecting Earth? Because practice makes perfect. One day, we might discover an interstellar object that is on a collision course with our planet. When that happens, we'll need to know its trajectory with pinpoint accuracy to have any chance of deflecting it. This exercise with 3I Atlas was a complex dress rehearsal. The planetary defense team at ESA's Near-Earth Object Coordination Center had to develop new methods. Normally, they work with data from Earth-based observatories or satellites orbiting our own planet. This time, they had to account for observations coming from a fast-moving spacecraft orbiting Mars. They had to work with multiple teams to calculate the exact position of the Trace Gas Orbiter at the precise moment it saw the comet. It was a massive collaborative effort, and it paid off. For the first time ever, observations made by a spacecraft orbiting another planet have been officially accepted into the Minor Planet Center database, which is the global clearinghouse for all this kind of information. This sets a new precedent for how we can work together to monitor potential threats. It showed we can seamlessly combine data from Earth and another planet to build a more complete picture. And it opens up exciting possibilities for the future. Imagine if we could send a dedicated spacecraft to fly by a future interstellar comet. The data we could gather would be revolutionary. The story isn't over yet either. Even as 3I Atlas speeds away from us, soon to leave our solar system forever, we have one more chance to watch it from a unique perspective. The Jupiter Icy Moons Explorer, also known as JUICE, is currently observing the comet as it swings around the sun. We won't get that data back until February 2026, but it will add another crucial piece to the puzzle. Each observation from a different vantage point helps us refine our models and improve our ability to predict the paths of these cosmic travelers. So while 3I Atlas was just a visitor, it left behind a priceless gift: knowledge. The lessons we're learning from this distant icy rock are helping us build a better shield for our home, ensuring that we're better prepared for whatever the universe might throw our way. It's a powerful reminder that space exploration isn't just about looking outwards in wonder. It's also about looking inwards, to protect the only home we've ever known. The work done with 3I Atlas is a huge step forward in our planetary defense capabilities, a testament to human ingenuity and our drive to secure our future. Thanks for watching, and if you find space as fascinating as I do, make sure to follow for more stories from across the cosmos.